Everyone thinks the samurai lived by an unbreakable code of honor, loyalty, discipline, death before dishonor. But here's the twist. Most of what you believe about the samurai code comes from a book written in 1900, not from the samurai era itself. The book was Bushido, the Soul of Japan, written by Inazo Nitobe, a diplomat, a Christian, a man who never fought as a samurai. He wrote it in English for Western audiences, trying to explain Japanese culture. And what he created wasn't a historical rule book, it was an ideal. Because if you go back to the real age of the samurai, especially the Sengoku period, Japan's era of constant war, the reality looks very different. This wasn't a world of pure honor, it was a world of survival. Samurai betrayed their lords, vassals overthrew their masters, allies switched sides mid-battle. There's even a word for it, geikokujo. It literally means the low overthrow the high. And it wasn't shameful, it was smart. The most successful samurai weren't the most honorable, they were the most strategic, the most ruthless. Even seppuku, the ritual suicide we think of as the ultimate act of honor, wasn't always a choice. It was often forced, a political tool used to eliminate rivals while making it look noble. So where did the idea of the perfect samurai come from? Ironically, it emerged during peace. In later centuries, when wars ended and samurai became bureaucrats, writers began to romanticize the past. They emphasized loyalty, discipline, and moral purity, not because that's how samurai always lived, but because that's how they wished to be remembered. So the Bushido we know today isn't exactly a lie, but it's not the full truth either. It's a polished version of history, an aspiration, not a description. And maybe that's why it still matters, because even if samurai didn't always live by those ideals, the ideals themselves are still powerful. Discipline, courage, self-mastery, not as history, but as something to strive for.